What's good, family? Shout out to the boss man, Don Dougie, for boosting up your man the YB coin. So, as you've seen by the title, I just received some leaked documents, some leaked photo evidence right now, proving that Joshua BUASTI had his pack smoked last night. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Did Craig Richards do enough to definitely win? No, he didn't. That said, it was a draw. Facts. When you put all the stuff into the cauldron, the fact that Richards was a 6-1 underdog, again, people say, YB, you're funny, haha. Listen, I score things from a high IQ, holistic point of view. I don't sit there and do the round goofy rubbish. I'll tell you what the score was after the fight. How about that? Yeah? And like I said, when you're a big hardback Mr. Hard-Ass A-side, and you go in there and end up nearly stopped in the 7th, and go 50-50, it was the draw. That's what you got, 100%. Because guess what? If you didn't like that, you should have stopped the guy like you were supposed to stop him. Yeah? Or you should have won every round, boxed his head off, like you were supposed to box his head off as a big Mr. Hard-Ass A-side. Do you understand? Yeah? And this was, I'm not even being funny, never mind all that. Never mind my high IQ, holistic scoring. The fight was 50-50 anyway. Genuinely. Someone would have to listen. Someone, would have to put a pole up my arse to see it more than 60-40 for BUASTI. Yeah? Simple as that. It was a draw. That's what it was. Oops. Yeah? Draw. Now, anyway. Now we got that out of the way. Yeah? Let's get to the leaked document. Yeah? The leaked evidence we've got that's going to prove to you, at worst, it was a draw. This evidence actually implies that Craig Richards won. So here we go then. Exhibit 1. Joshua BUASTI's face. You can see, and bear in mind people as well, BUASTI is of a darker complexion. Why is that relevant? Well, theoretically speaking, or obviously speaking, the darker you are, the less blemishes. For example, we know when white people get nervous or whatever, they go bright red. Well, black people don't go red because the complexion is different, if you get what I'm saying. The change, you can't see the change. And that works equally with damage. Red spots won't show up as much on someone who's darker skinned. So really, we should be looking for Craig Richards' face should be much more tatted up. And it should be much more obvious on Craig Richards' face too. Yeah? So, look at BUASTI's face. First of all, his head top. He got a big egg on the top of his bonce. Yeah? A big, nice, shiny egg. No doubt, a big extruding egg on the top of his head. That's the first thing. Then, both of his lower eyelids, they're both touched up. His bottom lip busts up. Yeah? That's just what it is. And also, watch his post-fight interview. He says, damn man, he said he was going through it. He's like, I'm going through it. Yeah? Oh, I've been going through it and Richards wouldn't roll over, is what he said. Now let's look at Richards. Now, am I going to sit here and tell you that Richards' face is completely clean? No. But look at Richards' lips. Lips are fine. Yeah? His noggin. Does his noggin have something on it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's just... Maybe his noggin does have something on it. His eyes. A little bit round there, but again, there's no... BUASTI's eyes are welted underneath. BUASTI's head top is also welted. BUASTI's lip is welted. His nose also might have been pushed in. Actually, look at BUASTI's nose. His noggin... looks like it might have been pushed right in for him. I don't know, you tell me what you think. Yeah? Now again, Craig Richards, no lip damage. His eyes might have a bit of reddening, but it doesn't have the swelling that BUASTI's has. His cheeks are fine. Now, admittedly, Richards' left eye, his left eye on the top of the, what would you call it? The top of the orbital bone. Top of the left orbital. Yeah, the left-hand side of the left orbital, that's a bit swollen, to be fair. But again, BUASTI, especially when you adjust for complexion, is a lot more worse for wear, in my opinion. His face looks like it looks like he's had a hard night. And that's not me being biased. If you see it the other way, please explain. Admittedly as well, there is some reddening also on Richards' face. But face for face, I'm sorry, face for face, you can't tell me that Richards' face took more damage. No way. Based on face analysis, your man Richards won the fight. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that he won the fight. I believe he did enough for a draw. That's what I believe would have been just. for both men tonight. Neither man deserved to win that when you consider all of the circumstances. I told Richards before the fight, Richards, don't expect nothing for free. You've already been through the Bivol thing. Now, did Richards double down a lot more than he did against Bivol? He did, but he didn't go all the way there. Richards in the Bivol fight was probably like a 3 or a 4. In this fight, he was like a 7. He weren't a 10. He needs to be a 10. When you're the B-side, you can't afford not to be all in. You can't. Until you get to that position, you must be all in. Otherwise, these things will keep happening. Now, like I said, to be fair to Richards, he has made a marked improvement from that Bivol fight. So maybe he's on that trajectory now, where he's going to keep putting more in. But he keeps knocking up losses he doesn't need to necessarily have taken. Every fight he comes out and says, oh, I could have done more. Well, what's the point in that? Go all in. And it is easy for me to sit there and say, oh, YB, it's easy for you to say go all in. But listen, I'm not the one who gonna listen. I know, I've been in sport myself. And when I don't fully commit, I know I didn't fully commit. I ain't throwing no toys out the pram. If anything, I'm angry at myself. I'm not angry at whatever else. You know, I know what did or didn't happen. And that's, to be, in all fairness, that's probably why Richards even said, oh, I'm not gonna dwell on it. Well, I bet you're not going to dwell on it now, because you know you didn't go all in. You got no one to blame but yourself, to be honest. But anyway, listen. You've seen the evidence. I'll be intrigued to see what you man think. End of the day, I mean, the pictures says it all for me. When Big Mr. A-side has his face all tatted up, it's a big fat oops. That's what that is. So don't tell me nothing about I had some goofy in my comment section saying, oh, YB, haha. Yeah, BUASTI did this. BUASTI didn't do nothing. And for tell a lie, I'll tell you what BUASTI did do. He got his face tatted up. Yeah, 100%. Craig Richards took your man BUASTI to Miami Ink. That's what he did. That's what he did. He got taken straight to Miami Ink. Got his shit all tatted up. Yeah? His face all tatted right now. Looking like Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy wanna be ours. No doubt, 100%. But this fight must have a rematch. Is there the commercial demand for the rematch? I'm not so sure. Obviously, BUASTI isn't going to want it. Well, really, if BUASTI believes in himself, he should be saying to himself, you know what? I want to go away and prove I'm another level. That's where the rematch would make sense. That's where the rematch narrative makes sense. If BUASTI can go away, come back and stop Richards, that would add massively to his thing. Richards really has got nothing to lose. So, of course he wants the rematch. Why not? But I'm just talking from a boxing point of view, the best thing for both of these fighters is a rematch. Now, commercially speaking, if I was advising BUASTI, would I want a rematch? Absolutely not. Because you're going to get punked next time. That's what I'll be telling him. Yeah? I'll be telling him, listen, BUASTI, man, you ain't all that good. We best cash in now. That's what I'll be telling BUASTI. If I was BUASTI's management now, I'll be telling him, listen, I know you think you're hot shit. You ain't. You need to get the coins in now. Bad. Quick. Get them coins in quick. Before you get punked by Yard. That's what I'll be telling him. 100%. No doubt about it. Yeah?